What's going on? I recorded like 5 minutes without even hitting audio record, so it would have been terrible audio. Anyway, so I feel like I've hit a milestone into where I'm not so self-conscious and awkward and just hard on myself when I'm listening to my own tunes. Like I can actually enjoy them now, and it's relieving and it's weird. It's weird that I had that issue. I know, well, not weird. It's kind of normal, you know. I don't think it's necessarily dipping into like imposter syndrome, that kind of thing, but it's more just like being comfortable and a bit less self-critical, like being able to sit back and enjoy something I made along with other things that I hold in high regard, something like that. So like when it comes to mixes, whatever, DJing, I would be always reluctant to play my own tracks. I would either start with my own tune and then go into another, or just kind of put mine in the middle, mix really fast in and out kind of thing. Because I never felt it held up. Like my ideas are always, I feel like, have been pretty strong. But the mix down and the sonic aspect of things, I've always felt was a bit lacking in comparison to tracks by more experienced producers, let's call it that. Like I'm not aiming for like a break level mix down. Like
I mean, it's tricky because obviously
I'm not going to reach that anytime soon, maybe, but I want something that's you know, comparable to anything else you throw at it on a sonic value.
Yeah, it is a kind of egg and chicken thing.
And something that mixes in and out isn't crazy like fluctuations, or it's like, oh, okay, all these tunes for this last half hour have been pretty well balanced, and then mine sounds like farting in a cave. You know? It's not always that bad, but that's kind of how my brain works. So I feel like I'm to a point where my mixes are getting better, so I'm feeling more confident about my own work. And then there are always outside comments, just you, viewers like you. They're just like, you know, you're getting better. I see what you're doing. I see you working on things, and everything that you've been kind of releasing like these past weeks, months, whatever, is getting a lot better. And that for me is enough validation, whether I need it or you feel like you need it or not. It's enough for me to be like, okay, I feel better about what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep at it. You know? The idea is just to progress. It's not on some specific timeline of where I need to be or anything like that. Just keep pushing. Be better than I was the last time I worked on something, on the last day. If this track, you know, has a solid piano, next track, try to have that solid piano, but make your drums a bit more, I don't know, give them more beans, as my kiss would say.
That's a fucking disgrace.
Or give it more groove, or you know, anything. Just me trying to one-up myself in a positive way, you know, not being super hard, like, oh, you're terrible, you're never going to get this. I don't really have those issues with those kind of like self-talk kind of things, like negative self-talk, but it's there. It's that like if I had tinnitus, it'd just be back there. And if I'm doing something, I don't pay attention, but as soon as it gets quiet, it's like, shit, it's there. I think I'm getting past that, at least for like my past few tracks. And I think it's like a combination of just me progressing, getting better, my ideas are getting better, mix downs, and then the outside comments and validation. I mean, I don't work for outside validation much, but it helps, you know, to know that I was doing, or I did something that translated beyond my own ideas and my own expectations, that not only do I like it, but other people like it as well. That really helps me kind of give me some, I don't know, perspective on things. Speaking of, I don't have tinnitus, but my ears just started ringing for whatever reason. I hope not. So yeah, I feel like it's one of my milestones of this year, 2020, and everything it's thrown at me, is that I feel better about myself. I say that as like a question, but I'm pretty confident. I mean, I do. That's all it's up to. And hopefully you get what I mean. You know, I feel like everyone in some kind of, if there's anything like from a creative like standpoint, you know, art, music, photography, I don't know, woodworking, anything where you just make something and you make it for yourself and you really like it, but then you might see something that's a little better, and part of you is like, I'll get there soon enough, I just keep at it. And then the other part of you is like, man, you should stop because they're really good and you might not ever be that good, you know? Was it the anxiety mosquito from Big Mouth?
What the hell are you?
I'm Tito, the anxiety mosquito. Ow! I'm sorry, people hate it when I do that. People hate it when I do everything.
Anyway, it's something like that. And I feel like I'm getting past that. Basically, this past few months are all the tracks that are going to come out sometime the first few months next year. And I'm really happy with those. And I've had a lot of events and things happen that have motivated me to just push through everything, and I feel like I'm really progressing. And it's partly my energy and my thoughts and my just grafting forward, and a lot of it is just the people I talk to that really help and have supported me throughout this journey. But within like the last 6 months specifically, which is still like the same group of people that have really helped. It's everyone in Discord, you know who you are.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
It's people kind of like watch the gratitude video from a few weeks ago. Then you'll know what I mean. From the, Swing and Miss podcast, episode 3. But everyone I mentioned in there and even more. And the people I would love to talk about, but if I did, they would kind of give away things for next year. So I'm not, but you'll understand when it happens. If it happens, who knows? It's really what I needed, I think. And now I can listen to like my Mumbles of Grace project. I have no problem playing it or just listening from an enjoyment point of view, like really taking my head out of the production part, because I know every single layer. I know what comes in. I know everything I did to make the drums fit together. I can literally visualize the project and all, like the drums, the bass, the synths, everything. And yeah, I can take my head out of that area and I can just enjoy the song for what it is. And it's taken me this long, but I'm glad it has happened, you know? And I feel much better about it and myself and all that good stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe you've had the same kind of experience and you're working towards it, or you're working towards it, that kind of thing. And I don't know, maybe this might help you add a bit of perspective. It's like, oh, he's going through the same thing, so might not be so bad for me, you know? Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Thank you for being you, helping me out, making sure I'm being me, making sure I'm like okay. Every now and then, I'm okay. I'm okay now, because I don't have anything. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm done. If you made it this far, nice. If you didn't, well, you're not missing out on anything. I don't know. Yeah, see you in the next one. Peace out.